So I'm going somewhere with all this, I promise. If you or anybody has ever had a kidney stone, I do not wish that on my worst enemy. Literally the most excruciating pain, like I said before, and they're more common than I'm aware of. I didn't know so many people who had stones. After I told them this story, I found out a lot of people have had them. One of my best friends, rest in peace, Paul, he had one before he passed away, and they had to take it out. I don't know how big it was, but to give you some context, mine was 5 millimeters. Well, I had two, so I had a 5 millimeter and I had an 8 millimeter on top of that. The doctor told me explicitly anything over 4 millimeters is very, very hard to pass, and you have to do surgery. So I said, awesome, I'm going to do the litropy, doc. I'll get it lasered out, like we discussed before. And then I got my ER bill and noticed that they charged me $9,000 to do a CAT scan, whenever it cost me like $300 to do a CAT scan on my meniscus like a year before that. Now I realize things get expensive in the ER, but to go from $300 to $9,000 for a CAT scan, I smell scam. Anywho, and then I started looking into how much it costs for the litropy. 15 grand. I go, holy shit, dude, I gotta go look in the mirror. But I'm pretty sure I'm not Bill fucking Gates. Anywho, I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. I am a holistic person. I believe in natural medicine. I believe in vitamins. I believe in our diet can heal us. And if we stop eating like shit and stop sitting on our fat asses and watching the Kardashians, maybe we wouldn't be sick, obese, and have cancer all the time, right? So years ago, before I found out I had kidney stones, I had a bladder stone, maybe in 2021, and I took a product that we sold in the store, a very famous health food store in Dallas off Zang Boulevard. They had a product called Chanca de Perra. Okay, I say product, it's essentially a plant grown in South America, South Texas, Mexico, kind of that region. Chanca Pierra. I might be mispronouncing that. My Spanish isn't the best, but it translates to stone breaker. And it is a plant that breaks down stones. I took this 4 years ago and I had a bladder stone thinking it would be like progressive, like a week or two before it went away. One day, boom, broke the stone down, passed it, great. So I said, let me at least try to break these stones down on my own with the Chanquiperra, the stone breaker, as much as I can. And if I have to do litropy, if I have to do sound therapy, if I have to do surgery, I will do it. 2 weeks, 5 millimeter, boom, gone. About a month later, kept taking it, a ton of it. Didn't experience really any side effects. The only thing I experienced is it breaking down that kidney stone. And after about a month, I shit you not, no lies told, I'm not promoting a product, I'm not getting any money from this, I just don't want people to suffer with stones anymore. So I recommend staying hydrated so you don't get them again. But if you do have them, I passed a 5 millimeter and an 8 millimeter stone simply by taking Stonebreaker, Chanca Pierra. And it was progressive, but I didn't have to do surgery. I'm not in pain anymore. And I realize I've had these stones for a long time. So I haven't been able to, I'm going to be personal. I haven't been able to urinate or do other things as strongly as I would want. The stream hasn't been as strong, and I didn't know why. I thought it was my prostate was swollen, and my prostate's fine. It was the kidney stones. So now I feel healthier than ever. I feel better than ever, and I saved about 15 grand. Now, given the medical society might try to show up to my house later and blow my fucking brains out for exposing this, but I don't care. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to lose. If they kill me, I don't have to pay taxes anymore. So that's the way that I look at it. But if there's somebody out there who catches this video, I do a lot of MMA content, a lot of fitness content. This is my health content. Listen to me. I am the proof in the pudding. If you have kidney stones, take a lot of Chaquiperra, do what the bottle says, and you will pass those stones. You got to believe. Drink a lot of water as well, a lot of lemon juice. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any certifications. One of my buddies who's a famous director in Dallas told me I should get certifications. But it's like, I don't care. I am the proof in the pudding. I believe in medicine, natural medicine from the earth, and I believe in God that he's going to heal me, and he's going to give me the intelligence and the information and the education I need to heal myself. Best believe that. Thank you for listening.